when y'all were arguing. Like in the moment you got up, you and Nene were actually arguing.
Can I do attention?
So you understand. All right, go back over there, Ken. Go back over there. You're trying to provoke people.
Okay, this is Shadina.
They argue
She's
that.
the one.
They fight.
Wait, what?
Make sure you get closer to me. Don't touch me now. Hold on, don't touch me because I don't know what you want.
She was honest. She was trying to get away from the argument.
You and Nene were arguing when you got up and walked over there.
She said herself she pokes the bear.
You have provoked people many times on this
And
show.
people have tried to provoke me many times, Andy. Get that record straight.
Kim feels it?
Oh, let me pull your chair for you.
Yes, and I apologize about that, didn't I? If you want to go backwards. Did you provoke me when you were trying to tell me about my mother? Let's not go here.
Kim feels, Portia.
People have definitely tried to provoke people many times, but on that occasion, she was not provoked. On that occasion, I wasn't. On that occasion, she was not.
True. I'm not going to agree. I'm going to say what I saw. Me, you, and Shamia were having a conversation. And at the end of the conversation, you said something about, I'm not going to say that. And then he said to you, I'm not Shamia. And next thing I know, you decided to get up and go make amends with Shamia. By the way, which was not real, because after that, Shamia texted you and apologized about something else. I don't want this to be an issue. Listen, you're not going to shush me up. When I sat and listened to your damn square for 45 damn minutes.
I'm telling you about.
So calm down. I'm gonna make
you calm down. You can type this whole
purple monologue, bitch. Let me
continue
continue my point. Thank you.
Now I'm a bitch again. That's not provoking.
You have left the show. You have left.
Hi guys, and welcome back to PJ Real TV Talk. Now, as we can see on Atlanta Housewives Season 12, episode reunion part 3, honey, they are cutting up. So, of course, they was cutting up about old Kenya talking about she don't poke the bear. Well, she don't start anything with anybody. She don't pick on people or whatever. And as you can see in the video clippings I put on here, she does poke the bear a little bit too much. And Marlo said it. Well, she says he likes to poke the bear. Okay, so I am just flabbergasted with Miss Kenya. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just over it. I'm over all the poking and the shenanigans. I don't know if it's a model thing or it's somebody who has some kind of badge certificate thing that women do. But enough is enough, you guys. Kenya pokes too much. Let's be honest. She pokes too much. She's too grown for that. Now that she has a child, hopefully she'll find something else to do, because at this age, and they don't understand when they're poking, it's too much. Okay, it's just a bit too much. So you guys, let me tell you what happened. So before Nene left, I don't know if y'all seen the season, the reunion part 2 and 1. Before Nene left, everybody was kind of coming at her. Her and Candace had an argument. Candace said, B word, you worry about me too much. B, you gonna see me. I'm everywhere. And Nene was like, girl, when nobody's talking about you. Now, this was supposedly when Nene was on her YouTube talking about somebody always getting spinoffs. Now, I said personally, I haven't seen Candy get anything but one, but she said she's working on a show now. Or maybe she was talking about Candy. I don't know, but from Andy's perspective, she could have been talking about Kim Zolciak, which is, you know, the white girl that was on the show. Because we know Kim has spinoff after spinoff with her little family or whatever. I know I've seen that personally. So Candy might have just assumed that Nene was speaking of her, and she might have been talking about Kim. This one thing I hate to see between black women, because they always assuming that someone is talking about you. You ask the girl, was she talking about you? Nene said she texted Candace and let her know it wasn't about her. Candace still got in her drawers, in her panties about it. Clearly, Candy don't really like Nene. That's just my assumption, okay? So, like I said, we always making assumptions. That's mine, okay? And so they got into another conversation when they brought up the situation that Kenya felt like Cynthia threw her under the bus, I guess in referencing that Kenya was being a little messy by bringing the girl to the dinner, the cookie lady, for supposedly Tanya's fiance was trying to come on to the cookie lady. Cynthia supposedly, well, not supposedly, she invited the cookie lady to Kenya's baby birthday party to tell Tanya this about her boyfriend, fiance, or whatever in her face. And Cynthia didn't understand how she was being shady. I do love that Candy spoke up and said, now, Cynthia, that was worse because Cynthia was saying, well, I was just inviting her because I was like, you can just come and tell her in her face. And Kenya busted out and let it be known. Now, you the one wanted that girl to come and bring this information. And so when Cynthia started explaining her point of view, it seemed even more messier. And Cynthia's supposed to be 52, 53 or whatever. Girl, I tell you these, I mean no harm. She only got one child. I mean no harm. And sometimes when you ain't got no children, no one child, honey, your nose be in too much mess that it shouldn't be. I don't mean no harm. I really don't mean no harm. Maybe you ain't got enough business. Because I don't understand how any grown woman on the face of this planet Earth can understand or not feel like they're being messy when you bring some random chick who's saying that this girl fiance who she's been with for years and he's her fiance. Let's not forget that. Is trying to talk to her. If he was trying to talk to her, there's no business of Cynthia's. There's no business of Kenya. And if Tanya don't want to go find it out for herself, I don't care what kind of information somebody offered up to you guys. It's not okay for you to be messy boots and take this girl over there to Tanya to tell her in her face in a public setting. And I must agree, Candace stood up, or she spoke up and said that was messy. She was like, I mean, I love you, Cynthia, but come on now, that's worse. That's not being a good friend. That's not being a grown woman, period. Because they all are on this show supposed to be sister friends, show friends, or whatever. And if you guys are building some kind of bond, that's messy. Who cares if this man supposedly was trying to talk to the girl, now the girl run around telling everybody, oh, he was trying to talk to me. He was trying to come on to me. Let me tell you something. A lot of these married men try to come on to people. Cynthia, no harm mean to you, honey, but you don't know what Mike Hill over there doing. Don't fool yourself. Let's be real, okay? I mean, because at that particular age, I'm at the point, I'm like, when you get that old, if don't nobody want you, you ain't got no wife or whatever, you could be three things. An asshole, gay, I'm just going to leave the rest of it alone. Okay, I'm just going to say, because at a certain age, like, stop playing, because most of these men out here want a relationship, not with one woman. It's too many beautiful goddesses in the world, and we all are different flavors, colors, shapes, and sizes. I don't mean no harm. And they say, and if it's true, it's 2 girls born to every one man in the world. So it's a lot of us out here, and the guys are interested in beautiful women. It's not saying that they want to leave their wives or they don't love the woman they're with, but they don't mean that they're not interested. They either wander somewhere else and they don't want to touch something else soft and they don't want to sample it. It's just how it is, you guys. I'm sorry. We go in the store, we see something beautiful, we want it, even though we don't really need it. Like, be for real. That's just how the men move sometimes. And women, we do too sometimes. Well, not me, but some of us find it funny or whatever. But I don't think Cynthia is into cheating. Let's hope not, or whatever. But and I don't think Mike Hill is doing that to her either. Hopefully not. I'm just saying, when you do messy stuff like that, karma is a mean, pretty little old B word. I'm just gonna say, karma is a mean, pretty little old B word. And Cynthia's in her 50s, anxious to be married. Honey, you've been married once or twice, whatever. I don't care, honey. You ain't got to have some man to signify who you are. You don't need a man to, oh, I'm a woman because I got a husband. Oh, a man want me. Well, let me tell you something. There's plenty of men want me that I don't want. Okay? Okay? And I ain't never had no husband or nobody come in my life and wasn't upset when I left theirs. Okay? Like, be for real, you guys. I don't know what's wrong with these women, but being so desperate for these men is it's a lot for me. It's a lot for me. I'm sorry. I got 5 brothers. I'm the only girl, so maybe I'm just a different kind of creature. I love men, don't get me wrong. I ain't but one I want, though. I'm not going to tell nobody who that is. But I ain't but one I want. And when he's ready, I'm going to be ready or whatever. The God sent him to me, honey. Okay, but whatever. Until the end. Okay, but enough about me. Let's get back into Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta Housewives. So, yeah, so Candace let her know that was messy and it wasn't okay. And Cynthia, she was just lost for words. She was like, how you know I wasn't going to call and tell her that the girl was coming? And Candace said, well, did you? Honey, that child could have choked. Everybody just gave her a moment of silence to see what she was going to answer, and she did not answer appropriately. She just said, well, me and Tanya didn't have any problems, so if I had some problems with her, I can see why you were saying that I would bring a girl, because that was Kenya's situation. Kenya brought the girl in Tanya's face because she had a problem with Tanya. Messy boots, y'all acting like teenagers. Let's be real. I mean, it's so funny to me that Cynthia and all of them can be judgmental of Nene, but they don't judge themselves. I mean, they all need to look in the mirror, because you the prime example of what you speaking so negative of. Like, be for real. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Nene say some things that y'all won't say. But what I don't like, you guys, I didn't care for, is that Nene left the scene. She left the whole set, and Lord have mercy, they brought this girl, what's her name, Yvonne. Honey child, girl, I'm just going to tell you, I'm still confused about your whole conversation and what you call yourself clearing the air on. I'm still confused. Because this girl got on here and said, Nene petitioned her to be her undercover friend now, to go and play under Cynthia, Candace, Portia, all the ladies, to record them and get information or get them talking about Nene in a bad way. And I'm like, for what? Why would she ask you to record them so she can get them slandering her? To do what? Put it in social media? If Nene did ask this girl, this grown woman, to go and record other grown women, to fake like you trying to have a real relationship with them, I'm just going to say, Giovanna, honey, how old are you? How old are you? Because another grown woman shouldn't be able to get you to go and record another grown woman to fake like you trying to have a decent relationship with them. That was just too much. That's why I was saying, I was like, Nene, come on back, clear this up. What is going on? This don't make sense. Y'all too old for this. And y'all on look at the platform you guys have. You have decent amount of money. It's no reason for Nene to be asking her to record these people, because if I remember clearly, they don't have no problem with saying whatever they need to say to Nene. And I feel like that's the way it should be. Okay? So recording somebody, and to be, let's be real. When Nene brought the stuff to Candace, talking about somebody record Cynthia, and I'm like, oh, who cares? Who cares? You and Cynthia have been bashing each other in social media for how long? Y'all done said stuff about each other to each other. Y'all say stuff to each other, so it's no big deal. Who cares what somebody says behind your back when you're falling out with them? Y'all was not on a good road, you guys. They were not on a good path. So who cares about what Cynthia said behind Nene back? Who cares about what Nene said behind Cynthia back? Unless they said something about somebody dying and some deep, dark secret. They too grown to be telling each other deep, dark secrets. So I'm hoping that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was too much. But you know what? I'm just going to say, I was grateful to see that Portia was not here for the shenanigans. Marlo was not here for the shenanigans. I think Tanya didn't care either way. And Candace was like in the middle. Let's be real. Candace was like, I don't know. But she don't like Nene, so we already know she want to believe it. Let's be real. But Cynthia was like, Yvonne here and Nene is not here. That's all I need. I don't mean no harm. I love Cynthia. I think she's a beautiful girl. But I do think that she has not matured in a 53-year-old woman's way. I don't mean no harm. Because it's like a little girl going from, this child don't know which way she want to go. Kenya can lead her. Nene can lead her. Candace can lead her. I don't mean no harm. If Cynthia ever hear this, I love you, girl. I think you're beautiful. I think it's nice on everything you're doing. But you don't know how to guide yourself. And that's a problem I have with females, with women who call themselves queens. I'm going to need you to know how to guide yourself without anyone else's instructions or directions. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to be honest. I don't know if you guys are watching the same show I'm watching, but you know, Cynthia's the oldest cat on there. And you know, if we paying attention clearly and closely, seems like the youngest, because Cynthia don't know which lane she wants to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then this Eva. Don't get me wrong, you guys. I think Eva is very beautiful, and I love Eva, especially from American Top Model. She was my favorite. But for what's her name? Nene to have brought this girl to the show, and then she get on here and hurry up and trade on Nene just because Nene was talking to her when she asked Nene to turn off the mic, and the producers would not let Nene turn off the mic. Now, I don't know what else happened besides that, but she pissed off at Nene when she should have been pissed off at Andy. She should have been pissed off at Cohan, Andy, somebody, the producers, somebody, instead of Nene, because Nene don't want to lose her job either. Eva, you don't know which way you want to go either. I mean, oh my God, like really? Like, and then Eva is quick to throw salt on people, but she can't take it. She can't take it at all. Let's be real. That's another thing I didn't care for. Now, Cynthia sitting up there, oh, Nene this, she ain't here, she ain't, girl, if you don't grow up here, okay, moving on. Portia was not here for it, and I'm thankful that she wasn't here for it, because Shavonna gonna say, oh, and she gave me your number and told me to record you too. Why would she give me your number? Yvonne don't seem like she have no truth in her. And I'm just flabbergasted on how you get this old. Living okay. You gotta be living okay. You still living. You mean to tell me y'all that thirsty for a check, y'all go make up anything on one of your sisters for a check? I'm talking about no loyalty. No loyalty. It's bad enough that they, god dang it, had us in slavery and blind us with all this bull crap they put out here. And we so dang on foolish that we'll believe anything they put in the social media, anything they tell us, except for one of our sisters. Or Dr. Savvy. I'm gonna move on from it. I'm gonna move on. But I'm just saying, it was just, these girls are so annoying. They are so annoying. I'm gonna tell you something. The only ones I could probably stand by and jush with is Portia, Marlo, Candace, and Nene. Because they all hold their own. I feel like they all stay solid in who they are. They stay solid, even though Candace don't like Nene. And I think Nene's a nice person, but I don't know her personally. Candace have her reasons. I think they all are solid on who they are. Now, Nene being who she is, I really wish she would have just stayed there and stuck it out. Don't let nobody run you off camera. Girl, what's wrong with you? Pull up your drawers. And you stand up here and speak up for yourself. I don't care if you was foolish enough to ask this girl to go record other grown people. You let it be known. Yep, I told you to record them, heifer, but you did it. Okay, but you taught a recorder for what? That is so freaking childish. Y'all need to find something else better to do. You guys, what y'all think? Tell me, what do y'all think? Am I annoyed for no reason? That you guys watch the same thing I watch? Because I just think that bickering over unnecessariness, it doesn't make any sense. And everybody try to say what they say about Portia and her little situation, but I bet they know better than come for her in her face. Okay? Because, see, the strong women, they know better. They just know better. If they think they strong and they know this girl's not going to bag down, come on now. You guys, y'all doing too much. Y'all tearing each other down on national TV. That's all I see. Tearing each other down. And I don't like Nene running off the camera. Make me feel like she has something to hide. And I don't care if you did tell this girl to record them people. That's not as bad as this girl being a little child and going running doing what you said. Okay? Because if she that weak, I don't want her to be my friend. I don't need somebody who can't control their own stance. If I say something to you that's totally out of character or not, you know what I'm saying, not something a queen should be saying, telling you to do, then honey child, you better not. You better not. And you better be woman enough to say, you got me messed up. You don't try me with that. I don't like people who just, you go behind each other's back and talk, but you ain't got the galls or the nuts or the balls to say what you need to say in that person's face. That's what I'm gonna need you guys to do. Okay, so you guys, yeah. So let me continue. Once that foolishness was over with, Andy complimented everybody on their endeavors, on their accomplishments, on their babies. Kenya, Portia, Cynthia, everybody got something going on in their own little way. Eva has her husband and her babies or whatever. I tell you, Eva was trying to shade Portia, and we all know this, because she gonna have about, I hate some friendships in, but regardless, I got my husband, my best friend to weather it through. Let me tell you something. Okay, good for you, honey. Good for you. You better hope he ain't touching Sally's soup. And don't be so negative, because karma is a mean, pretty little old B word. I'm just going to say, I don't know why these females always trying to punch at each other. Stop doing shady stuff behind each other's back and you don't have to worry about nobody busting you out. Well, that's my cue. That's my thing. That's my review on this, guys. That's how I feel about it. You guys leave comments down below. Let me know what you feel about this episode, this reunion part 3. How do you guys feel about Nene leaving? Do you feel like she has something to hide? How do you guys feel about Kenya always poking the bear? Because she said she wasn't poking Nene when she got up and walked over there to, what's the girl name? Portia friend. She got over there to tell her something while her and Nene was having an argument. She said she wasn't poking, but Marlo and everybody else said she was poking. So you guys, leave comments down below. Let me know how you feel about this episode. Okay, I'm out. Peace.